Now then, let's see. There's a few things we need to do in town, I believe. Even though we could leave, I'm pretty sure. Right now, because I think I just needed the power regulator. I'm pretty sure we could leave this hellhole, but few kindred spirits. We can return to Grace. We can do that later. For now, let's go and collect Philis's or Phillies, whatever. Philis's? Fees for his gravesite. And then we can talk to the military dude that asked us to kill the robot.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
I'm guessing you're the foreman? Gravesite fees here to collect.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
Those papers aren't signed in your name, really? Well, it sort of makes sense, doesn't it?
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
You have to pay for your neighbor's gravesite?
If you're not familiar with ward law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
Why did he shoot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Oh, I know. I know. Must be tough losing family. Though, somehow I don't think you care that much.
Eugene wasn't family.
That's an awful thing to say about your closest relative. Yeah, aren't you the closest relative?
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
What are they going to do, arrest his corpse?
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
Would have, you say?
Look around. Edgewater ain't exactly swimming in luxury. We can't afford to pay the body price of a suicide. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace.
So, Reed
The rest of us can get on with our own lives.
sort of... Yeah, Reed, like, did something under the rug, didn't he? Huh. Personal files. Password required, not a problem. Welcome, P. Granger. Theodore buried last night. Reed asked me not to report his death to our quarter list. Sounds fair to me. Was asked to prepare a statement or something for the other workers. Been thinking about it. I don't know what to tell them. Don't end up like Theodore. Do your work, show up, wear a smile, and you'll get your medical privileges. That's a start. I learned more from talking to her than... from hacking the computer, but yeah. Interesting. Huh. So yeah, like it's the little stuff like that, you know? You figure out little stuff like that and you realise He's not all bad. I mean, at first, you know, I saw him as a complete corporate shill, if that makes sense, you know, but nah. Nah, he seems alright now. Okay, where's Silas? Over there? Right. Okay. Pretty sure I could have gone through town and not around it like this. Oh. Dear, oh my. Oh! What the hell is happening? And they're not even like... Oh, is that so that they can't... Oh, that's horrible. So I'm assuming there's a different price to pay for the barricaded and not barricaded grave site. It's horrible. Alright.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit?
Hello.
Glad to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss.
Him?
Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him
Oh!
when I can't leave the house.
That's none of my business. I'm sorry.
Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you?
Yeah. Here are the fees.
You run into any trouble?
Well... No, not really. I'm all done. Paperwork, fees, and signatures.
Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
Yeah. I went out of my way for you.
And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
Alright, I was hoping there'd be something a little bit more tangible, you know.
Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
Good. By the way, Abernathy was trying to hide his own illness.
Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy.
He was convinced you knew, though.
What? No. If I knew he was sick, I would have had him reported. I needed his fees because of his name. A, for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see?
Uh-huh. Right.
Yeah?
You lose a lot of people to Marauder. Town's in pretty bad shape, right?
You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds.
Okay. How long have you been doing this, by the way?
Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the one... all my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
Okay, well... I'll let you get back to it then. Right. What is next? Next we have... Find the 3 volumes. Do I know where these are? Yes, I do. I would assume they are in Edgewater, and the other one in the community center for some reason. Okay. Other ones in the community center. Sure. We'll get it from the aforementioned community center.
Wish we had some better rations.
Inside the Saltuna. Really? Oh, vendor. Do I have any junk? No, I don't. Okay. I will have some, I think, relatively soon, but, you know. Right, here it is then. Oh. Yeah, just get in. Get in. Close the door behind you. We're on official business, quote unquote.
Okay, keep it quiet.
And by that I mean we're gonna loot the place rotten. Symptoms of infection have reached a critical mass. Oh, it's the plague. Alright. Well, we've sorted that out as well. You know, it just feels good. Let me explain. I'm not the heroic helping sort, right? That's not what I mean. No, it doesn't feel good because I've helped the people. Well, maybe it should, but now what I mean is, it feels good to finish the tasks. You know, like uncompleted research. It just, you get that sort of sense of satisfaction when you, well, when you're done with something, you know. Does that make sense? That makes sense to me, anyway. Now, where are we going? Right, that way. Again, should have exited the other way round, not go this way, but I suppose it doesn't make much of a difference. Now, we do have to walk through the graveyard again, but I think this place has lost all its spiritual, creepy, and mystical vibes a long time ago. But now it's just, well, it just isn't much, really. Okay, we're gonna loot the place rotten here as well. There's got to be an understandable and realistic reason as to why nothing is guarded. I just don't know what it is. And, you know, maybe this is me being, me doing a service to the community as well. Because they're going to learn their lesson. They're not going to leave stuff all over the place unwatched. I think I sprayed my ankle. Sprained even. Ow. Ow. Okay, don't jump off of cliffs. It's the power armor. I really, really wouldn't, but it's the power armor. It's got me feeling all and I'm a wimp in reality. But I haven't said that to anyone. Don't, you know, don't mention that when we're talking to someone. Just pretend you didn't hear it. You won't have to worry about the scout anymore.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me.
Yes.
Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer. A weapon to strike fear in their cold mechanical...
A plasma rifle, which I'm conveniently holding.
Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
You hid your secret weapon in a lavatory.
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
That's right. That's
On the double, soldier.
It's kind of smart, actually.
Don't
Yeah.
want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
Yes. Bye. Okay, let's go and find the secret weapon. It's probably like a wrench or a screwdriver or something. But it might be something useful, I don't know. Why not? It's just conveniently sitting there for me to grab. Might as well, right? I mean, look at that, it's right there.
Wonder if the plague's ever gonna
why not pick up the bloody thing?
You're not a big drinker, are you?
Aha. Okay. Do I know what it is? No, apparently I'm gonna take it to him and then he's gonna, you know, show me how to use it and all. Doesn't look particularly large unless... I'm not saying size is everything, but you know. Often tends to be. Again, I exit the town through the wrong door, but... oh well. Careful on the edge there now. Alright. Got it.
Never seen the Vale lit up like this before.
Found the package you mentioned.
Your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
Huh. How do I use it exactly?
There's a workbench right through this door. Attach that unit to your favorite weapon and go forth into glorious battle.
I love the way you phrase that, I really, really do.
Heart of the enemy's camp.
Even though I'm not much for glorious battle, I prefer to, you know, talk and or science my way out of a battle, but sure.
Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
Don't worry about that, I already have the passcode.
I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security. I need you to test the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
Mm-hmm. You mean this one?
Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes.
If you say so.
I would reward you with the gratitude of the resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So
If at all possible, yes.
your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
Aw, sentimental. I like it. Okay. That's it then, eh? Good. Good. So you wouldn't mind if I reappropriate? I suppose you would, wouldn't you? Right, I will use the bench. I was going to reappropriate a few things from the resistance to myself, but alright. Changes the damage to shock. Huh. Is that all it does? Alright. Maybe it'll come in useful, but mostly fighting marauders with this thing, so won't make much of a difference. Now then, more tech, I think. Dialogue? Let's go with a little bit of stealth too. Okay, lovely. I do want to check my reputation though. So, my reputation with Spacer's Choice is revering. Best employee ever deserves a big bonus and a promotion. With the deserters, it's agreeable. Right. With the board, it is slightly positive, slightly negative. And I don't know... Iconoclasts, really? Interesting. I haven't met the other factions yet. Okay, now where we're going. well. Find volume 3, I think. What about Fistful of Digits? Where's that? So 3 locations. Equally distant one from another. Alright. I wouldn't usually do this sort of bounty hunting work, but something tells me there's useful things where those bandits are, and, sorry, marauders are. And that as a result, I should go and, how should I call it, reappropriate their belongings for the greater glory of the law, the company, and civilization altogether. And for the advancement of science! Huh? Plus, I have tons of ammo and gear and stuff that I might as well use some of it. See how I do. No. Oh god, oh god. I slipped and fell. I have fallen and cannot get up. Oh. Well, he says continuing to run. I'm mostly joking. Shush. Okay. So, have I been to this place? I think I have, honestly. Pretty sure I have, but guess there is a... I'll wait for him to stop and then I'll fire. Mind you, there's a thing down there as well. I can well, I mean, I got him, but, you know, seems a little bit like overkill. But what do I know? Oh, crap. Tell me this isn't the greatest gun we've had so far. Just try and convince me. Nothing, and I mean nothing, can stand up to it. Get out of the way, I need to see what it... I guess I'll take it, I don't know. It's like, he's taking cover here, I hit... Oh, she didn't really check. I think it's a he and a she. They're taking cover here, I hit the wall, and they die. Because plasma and science... It's just perfect. Beautiful. Bit cruel and unusual, honestly, but mostly beautiful. Oh, a hunting rifle. Now, this is going to be messy, but... Okay. 1 down, 2 to go. And then the book, and then reporting about Zoe. But yeah, you know. Other than that, 1 down, 2 to go. Mind you, I do want to take a look at the hunting rifle, though. Put it instead of the... Well, so this thing, I think. Oh, I like it. Oh, I really like it. I think I really like it. Ooh, and it uses a different type of ammo as well. That's very important. So we don't just constantly drain our energy ammo and don't use the other 2 types at all. So it's important to diversify. So as to not run out of the stuff all too quickly. Is this rocks or is this a settlement up here? Because I'm guessing this is some sort of settlement I've yet to go to. Okay, move. Abandoned Spaces Choice Settlement. Yeah, it's literally a settlement. Okay. Got him. Okay, that was a little bit tough, but I really like the sniper rifle. I think also I can put a better scope on it, but I don't know. Obviously, I'm gonna need to check, but I have reason to believe I can put a slightly better scope on it. There's a vending machine nearby as well. I mean, apparently there's a vending machine nearby. I can't really say for sure. Is there a vending machine nearby? Yeah, there's a vending machine nearby. Okay. Sealed. Can we unseal it? No? Yes, there is a vending machine here, but for some reason I expected it to be inside and not here. Which, if you think about it a little bit, does kind of make sense, doesn't it? Yeah, anyways. I think I want to sort my inventory through this first. So, repair. Yep. And repair this one. Yep. 6. Okay. So, we're going to add that to junk. This one's modified, this one isn't, so we're adding that one to junk. Don't need this, don't need this. I'm going to keep it for whatever reason. I'll keep one of the shotguns. I'll keep the light machine gun, and I'm actually going to break down the rifle, I think. I'm going to break this down too, so I can repair my primary weapons. As far as this is concerned, I would like to repair all equipped, yes. That's not going to cost too much. And this I shall break down, okay. Good, so... sell all the junk, which isn't a lot, but hey. You don't need to give me the slogan every time. You're going to create a negative effect with it. Or rather the opposite effect of what you're trying to do. Half expect to see a marauder asleep here, because he didn't hear all the blasting outside. Because he's drunk or drugged out of his mind, but okay. Apparently not. Right then, I guess this is it. Don't know why I expected a little bit more from the settlement, but hey. Like some sort of terminal telling me why exactly they're there and what went wrong? No? Okay. One more then. I mean, I want to try this thing, I really do.
Here
Kill it, please kill it. Honestly, I think using grenades here was the smartest choice I've ever come up with. Even if the ammo is a little bit expensive. Finger, blad on a stick might be very good. I'll take it. Certainly seems kind of rare. Now, let's see, what sort of conditions were you living in? Dreadful, I'm afraid. Also killed one of your own, apparently. Or, you know, he died of a perfectly natural death. How so? Well, because it's perfectly natural to die when you get shot in the head. Ooh, good. A couple of mods. Well, I don't think I'm gonna want to use either of them, but, you know. Other than that, they seem pretty decent. Now, I think one more place, right? Yes, indeed. But before that, the community centre, and then the place up there, and probably Zoe first, right? Or rather, report the situation regarding Zoe first. Yeah. So, take a breather here next to the river. It is a mighty pretty scene, this. And continue on our way after that.